Hi, and welcome to an introduction to Office 365. This training video will go over what Office 365 is and what it means for you as someone who's going to start this new journey into the cloud. Office 365 is Microsoft's cloud service, which allows for anywhere access to all your most important files and documents. Office 365 also allows and encourages maximum collaboration and an advanced functionality like never before. You'll be able to share documents via OneDrive for Business or SharePoint, co-author in real time within Office Online applications, as well as your Office desktop applications, share files, and keep on top of edits and changes with Office 365's track changes and version history capabilities. So let me give you a small taste of what Office 365 has to offer. Now, I'm currently logged into Karen's Office 365 account, and I'd like to introduce you to Karen. She is the VP of Operations and Business and Strategy at this fictional company called Contoso. Throughout your journey in Office 365, you'll meet a variety of personas, but just know that myself and Karen will be a part of the ride and we'll be showing you all the great features within Office 365. Now, here I am in our home page, and when you log into your Office 365 account for the first time, this is where you'll be taken to as well. I'll be able to see all of my online applications available to me, and if I scroll further down, I'll see that Office 365 is keeping tabs on documents that I've recently worked on, as well as OneDrive folders that I've been working in as well. This is all part of Office 365's way of getting things to you in the easiest way with the fewest clicks possible. Another way they want to maximize your efficiency is by allowing you to search for documents right here from my home screen. When I scroll back up, I can see that I can search for online documents. So let's say I want to search for a report. I'll type in Contoso, and you may get some results generated here. But if you don't, you can always hit Enter or Show More Results. And when I do, I'll see that Office 365 has found this keyword and documents relating to it in SharePoint, in my OneDrive, and even in any links and attachments in an email. Clicking on one of my search results here will automatically launch that application in Office Online. Now, coming back here to my home screen, I also want you to take a look at the App Launcher located in the upper left-hand corner. The App Launcher is going to be displayed across all your applications for easier navigation throughout Office 365. You have your Home view. You can customize this view to only pin the apps you use the most, as well as play around with some of the sizing of the apps. You can also pin apps to your navigation bar by right-clicking, choosing More, and pinning to Nav Bar. We then have our New view. This view allows you to see when Microsoft adds a new application to your Office 365 account, so make sure to look here to keep up to date on the latest and the greatest. And finally, we have the All view. Here is where you'll find all of the apps you currently have access to, and if you need to refer to here when you want to pin any to your Home view. Let's look over to the right-hand side of the screen and take a look at some of the buttons we have accessible here as well. Now first, I have my Notifications button, which will remind me of any upcoming meetings or reminders that I've set for myself and any new emails that I might miss while I'm working in another application. I can click here to easily access those. Next, my Settings button. Clicking on this gear wheel gives me some options as to how I can customize my Office 365 experience. I can change my theme, I can set my start page. So if I'd like to have my mail as my start page instead of always seeing my home screen every time I log in, then I can do so by choosing Mail. Most likely this will probably be your preferred start page since it's the place where we start and end our day. I can also change my password, language and time zone, and even some of my app settings. Then we see the Help button. Now you can tell Office 365 what you'd like to do without necessarily going to the specific application. So let's say I type in email. As soon as I type that phrase in, Office 365 makes its suggestions. I'll click on Compose an Email. and my Outlook web app will generate a blank email template to allow me to write my email. Finally, here you'll be able to see more about yourself by clicking on You, which will lead you to your Delve profile. View your account, which will give you some more advanced options in relation to your Office 365 account, and the ability to sign out. Now, when working in the Outlook web app, clicking on yourself will also allow you the opportunity to open another mailbox or change your presence in relation to Skype for Business. As you can see, the Skype button has now appeared, allowing you to use IM features within Office 365. No matter which Office 365 application you're working in, you'll always be able to find your app launcher, your reminder button, your settings and help button, and your picture right up here in your Office 365 navigation bar. As mentioned, this is just a small taste of what Office 365 has to offer and how it can maximize your productivity in small ways, but there will be more in-depth training videos in regards to what each application can do for you. Thanks for hanging.